What is poppin', everybody? We are back with another video, and in today's video, what we're going to be doing is I have taken every single player in the Premier League, and I have randomized which teams that they are on, so that all teams are completely different. We might have Haaland on Liverpool. We might have Mo Salah to United. We might have someone like KDB coming back to Chelsea. I don't know. I haven't seen the teams yet, but it's gonna be crazy. I mean, for all we know, Ipswich can win the league. That's how random it's become. But before we get into the teams, I need you to do two things for me. I first need you to smash that like button, and then secondly, I need you to smash that subscribe button, because we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we're just getting closer and closer and closer. So please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot. And yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at each teams. I can't show you the team sheets, because if I click this button right here, my game will crash for some reason. I don't know why. EAFC can't handle me swapping too many players around and showing the team sheet for some reason. So I have to show it by the club transfer. Starting off with, we'll start off in alphabetical order. Bournemouth. Who do they have? They have Erling Haaland. Wow. Okay, they literally just stole 3 of Man City's players. Haaland, Stones, Kovacic, Nunez, Kadioglu, Rashford, Jones, Sushek, Timo Goetner, Kelleher, Zinchenko. Okay, not a bad team at all. I mean, they have Haaland, they have Stones. I mean, that's a really, really good team. All right, I like it. That might be a good contender. I don't know who's gonna win yet, because I haven't seen any other teams, but I like that team a lot. Let's go. Let's try Wolves now. Let's go the opposite way. Their highest rated player is Alisson Becker, okay, followed by Tonali, Guimarães, Martinelli, Eze, Munoz, Pape Sarr. Okay, this team is not great. I'm gonna be honest, it's not that good. Okay, yeah, it's not a great team. I would expect them to be finishing like, they do have Alisson, which is good, and Tonali, Guimarães. They took Newcastle's middle, but I don't like this team that much. All right, let's check out West Ham. West Ham, oh, okay, I mean, Maddison, Gundogan, and Fernandes as their top 3 is not that great. I'll be honest, it's not that great. Anthony Robinson's there. This team is actually not good at all. I'm gonna be honest, their 5th best player is a 79. When Wolves, Wolves also, I think, had a similar team. All right, now let's try Arsenal. Let's see Arsenal's team. Who do they have? They have Rodri. Okay, Rodri, Isak, Van de Ven, Luke Shaw, Kamara. Okay. Wow, that is insane. That is insane. They have Rodri, Isak, and Van de Ven, and Luke Shaw. That team is insane. I mean, wow, what's it called? Got the real short end of the stick, West Ham. But that team is solid. Leader of the Mende, Madueke. That team is really, really good. Okay, moving on. Villa. Villa has KDB. All right, so I think he just randomized kind of like in order rating, because we've seen that it got from Haaland to like, what's it called, to Rodri to now De Bruyne. But this team is not as good as the previous ones, but it's still good. KDB, Jota, Gakpo. All right, so that's a good team as well. That's a pretty decent team. Moving on, Brentford. Mo Salah. I mean, yeah, that's what I was expected. Ollie Watkins with Mo Salah, Vicario, Trossard, Dalot, Jorginho, Evan Nielsen. Pretty decent team. I like it. Moving on, Brighton Hove Albion, Van Dijk with Romero. That might be the best backline in the Premier League right now. Kudus, Gordon, Gehi. This team's not that great, I'll be honest. It's probably like, it's a lot worse than some of the other teams we've seen. But let's keep going. Next up is Chelsea with Martin Odegaard leading the line. De Ligt behind him. Onana, Udogi, Botsman, Richarlison, Gomez, Digne. Okay, decent team. Not the greatest team, but not awful. Moving on to Crystal Palace. Okay, Ruben Diaz with Gavardio. It's another decent back line, but that's just Man City's back line. Fulkrug, Joelinton, Mazraoui. This one's not as good. This one's not that great. Let's move on. Everton. Okay, all right. This is actually pretty good. Saka, Chiesa, Martinez, Havertz, Casemiro. Okay, that's not a bad team at all. I like it, except for Havertz. Screw Havertz. Moving on. Fulham, Heung-min Son, Robertson, Kyle Walker, Pope, Sancho, Mbuemo. That's actually pretty good. I like that. They have 2 good fullbacks. Well, in the game, they're good. You know, in real life, they're both kind of washed. Ipswich. Let's see how Ipswich does. They get Bruno, Nkunku, Pedro Porro. Okay. Not bad at all, but it could be better. Moving on. Leicester City, Foden, Ben White, Kulusevski, Mitoma. That's all right. I'll be honest, it's not that great. Liverpool, who'd they get? Bernardo Silva, Ederson, Konate, Grealish, Paqueta, Gabriel Jesus. Decent. They did get Ederson in net, which is not bad. Moving on to Man United. Who did they get? Declan Rice with Luis Diaz, Cucurella, Leno, Wilson. They're not that great. I'm going to be honest. It's not that. I think it could be better. It could be a lot better. Man City gets Saliba, Akanji, Partey. So that might be the best defensive lineup. I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I mean, both teams are pretty. Both that team and the team with Van Dijk and Romero were both good. Moving on, Newcastle, McAllister, Ake, Bowen, Ortega. This one's all right. It's all right. That's all there is to say about it. It is all right. Nottingham Forest. Trent is the lead man. Martinez, Raya, Trippier, Ugarte, Anderson. Not that great. I mean, it's alright. It's not alright. It looks like the more we go. Oh, never mind. This team's the winner. Cole Palmer is the GOAT. Obviously, he's going to lead his team to glory. Marino, Shar, Solanke is surprisingly low rated. They got Harry Maguire and Cole Palmer. Who's going to stop them? Who is going to stop them? I have no idea. But I like that team. That's pretty decent. Spurs, Gabriel, Moises Caicedo, Savinho, Rodriguez, Gusto, Garnacho. Decent. It's not bad. It's not great. And then we have West Ham Wolves. So we have seen all the teams. Let me know which team you think is the best in the comments. Honestly, I think it might be this team. I think it might be Bournemouth, Haaland, or who is Arsenal's team again? Let me see. Arsenal. It might be. Actually, I think it's Arsenal. Arsenal might have the best team. But what we're going to do is I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. And then we are going to see which team, because one of these teams will win the Premier League. Which team will win the Premier League? FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and then we'll just check the Champions League for fun, because why not? But I'm going to get to simulating, and I will see you when it's finished. Alright, the simulation has finished, and this is the final table. I mean, bottom three, Nottingham Forest, Southampton, and Man United get relegated. Wow. I didn't expect Man United's team to be that bad. But I thought West Ham was going to be the worst team. They finished 13th, which is surprising. Spurs finished 14th. Ipswich, I didn't think they had that bad of a team. They finished 16th. Fulham 15th. Brighton 17th. All right, not bad, but let's see who finished 12th. 12th? Whoa! 12th goes to Bournemouth? With Haaland? I don't know who else they had. They had Haaland, though. That's all I know, and that's all that matters. Haaland could only lead Bournemouth to 12th. That is crazy. All right, well, very, very unfortunate. I guess Haaland cannot lead you to victories, but let's move on. 11th, Brentford. Okay, I think Brentford had Mo Salah, if I remember correctly. If not, I might be wrong about that, but it doesn't really matter. They finished 11th. 10th, Man City finished 10th. I mean, their team was decent, not the greatest, though. I expected that. 9th is Everton. Everton, I don't remember. Honestly, a lot of these teams is a lot of mixed together. Everton, I guess they did good enough to finish 9th. I guess that's all that matters for them. 8th, Crystal Palace. All right, well, I was controlling them. Maybe I hindered them. Maybe I helped them. I don't know. I had to control one of these teams, though. That was I just had to. 7th, Chelsea. Okay, the back line of Van Dijk and Romero was obviously good, but not good enough because they still conceded 44 goals. Moving on. 6th, Leicester City. Leicester City had I don't think their team was that good, honestly. Leicester City finishing 6th, though, is really, really good. But my prediction of Arsenal winning the league is still up for there. So let's see who's 5th. 5th is Wolves. Whoa, I forgot about them. Wolves. I thought Wolves had one of the worst teams. They finished 5th. Wow. All right. I'll eat my words. I'm sorry, Wolves. I disrespected you. That one guy on TikTok that always makes the videos about Wolves. I'm sorry. I was not familiar with Wolves, but decent. 4th. No! 4th is Arsenal with Rodri and Isak. They only finished 4th. So I don't even know who's in the top 3 right now. I think it's Aston Villa. I don't even know. Maybe Aston Villa's there. I don't remember. But I thought they were clear the first place. All right, well, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. 3rd is Newcastle. Okay. All right, they did have who did they have? I don't remember. I don't remember that well. I'm sorry, guys. I have a really bad memory. But now we're going to find out who is in 1st and 2nd. So let's go. Who is in 2nd? In 3, 2, 1. 2nd is Aston Villa. Who is 1st, though? I have no clue. I have no idea. Who is in 1st, though? We're going to reveal it in 3, 2, 1. 1st is Liverpool. Whoa! I did not think Liverpool had that good of a team. I mean, they finished 1st with 68 points, which is crazy, honestly. That's insane. What's the difference between 1st and last? I mean, okay, maybe not Nottingham, but let's just say Man United. Only 20 points between 1st and 17th. That is genuinely insane. But Liverpool takes home the Premier League. Let's see who won the Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup goes to Brighton, beating Liverpool in the finals. Okay, so Liverpool had apparently a really good team. I was not expecting that at all. Moving on, though. FA Cup. Let's see who won the FA Cup. FA Cup goes to Arsenal. They beat Spurs in the finals. I mean, I expected them to win the Premier League, so at least they won one trophy that I was correct about. Sheffield United made the semifinals somehow, but it does not matter because Arsenal is the winner of that. And then, let's see. Did any of these teams win the Champions League? I highly doubt it. Yeah, none of these teams made it. Let's see. Where did these teams finish? There's Aston Villa. Anybody else? Arsenal did not make it. Liverpool did not make it. Man City did not make it. So yeah, that's unfortunate for them. But Arsenal did make it, and then they got smacked by Sporting in the playoffs. So that does not really matter. That is that for the results of the certain leagues and the cups and the stuff like that. I don't know what to say about it. Moving on, let's check out the goal scorer. Goal scorer was Joao Felix with 20 goals for Man City. That is really good. Heung-min Son for Fulham. Antonio Sanabria, I've never heard of him before, scored 18 goals though. Jesus for Liverpool scored 17. Xerxes scored 17. De Bruyne scored 16. Wow, okay. Haaland, where is Haaland at? I have no idea. Wolves had 2 players in like the top 10 pretty much. Yeah, tied for 10th. So, wow. Haaland's a fraud. Haaland is a fraud. Top assister, Kai Havertz, man. Screw up. Piss off, Kai Havertz. Pedro Neto there. Okay. Garancourt. Okay. I don't know who that is, but I'll give him his credit. Top clean sheets was Nick Pope, followed by Kepa Vicario. So, Alisson and Ederson were just not there. Alisson's there, Ederson's there, Onana's there as well. Alright, and then red cards, who really cares? And yellow cards, who really cares? That is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider hitting that like button. Consider smashing that subscribe button because we're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. And it would mean a lot if you would hit that subscribe button. But that is it. I will see you guys probably tomorrow because I post pretty much daily content, which is another reason why you should subscribe. So yeah, that is it. I will see you guys. Peace!